Dane, what is your favorite video game?
Well, honestly, it would have to be Minecraft.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Me too. Wow, that's crazy, Dane. I cannot believe that.
I know.
Why is it your favorite game?
Well, for a number of reasons. I believe that Minecraft fully masters the whole sandbox creative environment. It truly calls for an incredible game, just that one can go in and simply get lost in, no matter the medium of wanting to survive, to create, or to play with other friends.
No, absolutely. I completely agree with that. And I can think back at the time when I was first playing Minecraft, just getting in there, punching my first tree.
Oh, yeah.
And just exploring the world for what it was. And Minecraft back in 2012 was even still just a very basic game. But over the past decade, even more now, it's developed into such an amazing thing.
I would have to agree. I know one of my favorite aspects of Minecraft recently has been listening to the music.
Oh yeah?
Like, people may not think much of it, frankly, for the music that it has, but C418 along with Lena Raine have composed some truly fantastic pieces that really just capture the entire everything that Minecraft has to offer.
No, that 1.16, right? The Nether update.
Correct. Yeah.
Amazing. Just because it was a switch from C418, what we've had for a decade, and to Lena Raine. That the pig step is so cool. Such a good song.
My goodness! Yes.
And then it just kind of, what do you say? Not exemplifies, but it's immersive. It's immersive. You get this weird, wacky song from a different dimension, and here you are playing it, enjoying it for yourself, and just having fun.
Pigstep really just it encompasses what a perfect disc for the Nether is. Because music discs, they tend to be a lot more inclusive and a lot more not inclusive, that's the right word. They tend to be a lot more just active, whereas the rest of Minecraft's music just tends to be a lot more passive and passive listening. So a really active song for the Nether, just Pigstep couldn't have been better. I totally agree with you.
Yeah. And then even the newest one for 1.18, the
other side. Oh my goodness.
For one, that is the sense of adventure and like just it just feels new.
It does.
Minecraft just keeps feeling new with every update, and they just do such a good job with everything that they put into it.
Minecraft has the fantastic ability to feel both old and new simultaneously, like you're saying, especially with Lena Raine taking over as the lead composer, how she references all of C418's old music, the very nice ambient classical piano soft stuff, while adding in notes of just new things. It feels old yet new at the same time. It's timeless. I think that's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just another. I'm trying to just think back about how the immersion.
Sure.
Right,
yeah.
Was then back to the first time playing. Just everything that's happened so far.
I got a story to tell you about immersion in my first ever world. So, go back to 2014. It's the 1.4 update right before Redstone came out. It was my first ever survival world. I spawned into this beautiful taiga biome. The first thing I was ever told was to get to high ground and find some light. So, look to my right, there's a giant mountain. I climb that mountain. I get to the top. I look around, and what do I know? I find a cave that has a light source by it. And I didn't know what that was. I was so confused. So I go down to that cave, look in that cave, and sure enough, there's a lava spawn. But the coolest thing about this cave was it was U-shaped. There was 2 exits, and it connected in the middle. It was the best ever beginning cave a person could ask for. And I find that, and I dig it out, start to hollow it out, get some iron, end up putting in a glass roof, 2 exit doors. And there I have my first ever Minecraft home. And talk about immersion, because I was into that for just so long. It was truly a magnificent, I want to survive. Where do I survive? How do I survive? Like, I felt like I needed to survive. And that's a feeling I'll never, ever get back. And I don't think I ever want to replicate, because that was just too amazing.
The first, everybody has a first time.
Correct, yeah.
And then a game like Minecraft, you kind of remember it forever.
It's so amazing.
I'm pretty sure I was just the usual build a square house.
Good old grass top.
Dirt house, grass top. That'll work for a while. And then just learning about the game. Like, oh hey, I can do different types of rugs and spruce.
Yeah.
And oak, and I can make these designs. I can let my imagination run wild. And then over time, of course, I found myself I like digging. I like digging down.
Oh,
so
same.
so just one of my most recent builds was it was just a little kind of lake area, and I built a house floating onto it, and then I built glass through the water all the way down.
Nice.
And then there's another portal and storage, lava, cobblestone generator. It's and it's just doing these things. It's almost like habit, but it's so new every time.
For real, thinking back on this, like this is really immersive for us. What do you think? Do you think everybody finds this the same level of immersion in building a house and survival and surviving?
Well, first of all, there's a generation gap.
Yeah.
Because
you're right.
When I show my parents this game, it's like, oh, it's 3D. It's hard to look at for them, and so for them and other people that I know, it's really hard to even play the game in the first place. So, and then there's other things where people need a set goal.
Oh, I feel that, yes.
Because in other games like Super Mario, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start the level, you get to the end of the course, don't die, and then you get all the way to Bowser, you win the game. In a game like Minecraft, it's limitless adventure. You can do whatever you want. Sure, there is the end dimension being the end.
Yeah.
But it's because you can have so many different ways to get there, and it doesn't matter when you get there. Even you can do anything, everything in the game, and not even kill the Ender Dragon.
Sure, yeah.
And so it's just really hard for people to even to have, like you said, the same immersion that you and I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Being in here and doing what we want, letting our minds run wild. It's hard for people to even get started with that since they have nowhere to go.
That's for sure. I mean, given that, why do you think Minecraft has become the most sold game of all time? Because that's a fact, right?
Yeah,
there.
no, absolutely. What is it? 328 million?
Something along those lines. Incredible amounts.
Why it's become so popular, I guess. There's simplicity and complexity with the game that makes it so easy for people to get in, so easy for people to watch, like all these YouTubers over the past 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And why it's become the most popular? Cause it's just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
And creativity, I think, is the biggest part of it. And letting friends telling friends, hey, you should try this game. It's really fun. You can build a house. You can survive. There's monsters, and then it's just almost a domino effect.
You're right. I mean, you talk about the content creation and things like that. Like I truly agree that there are limitless things you can do in Minecraft. You can, survive. You can create new things. You can maybe turn up your engineering part of your mind and do some redstone. If you're saucy like that.
And then the command blocks.
Oh yes,
right. I've seen videos of people build entire graphing calculators.
Oh yeah,
in real time, and you have blocks like 2x squared plus xy cubed parentheses, and it maps everything in real time. It's incredible.
It's truly fantastic. And outside of just the game itself, bringing it back to content creation, there is so much stuff you can do with Minecraft. Like not only just surviving, but there's role play you can do. There's PvP. You can broadcast that there's tournaments that can happen for said PvP, like Minecraft Mondays that happened so long ago. Minecraft is truly it's a catalyst for so much stuff. It exists to be built off of. Mods, that's just a huge part of it too.
More content creation and creative freedom.
Content creation, like in VR. But, I digress. A whole bunch of things can be done just through the catalyst of Minecraft. And I think that's what it is. Minecraft is just a catalyst. It is, like I said, just the makings for something better just by existing. Yeah.
I absolutely agree with that. So Dane, after our little talk here, what do you think is the next step for Minecraft? What do you think it could? How can the community? How can people now, generations to come? What do you think will happen to Minecraft in the future?
Honestly, that's a really good question. And how I want to answer is I want it to be more academic based. They already have Minecraft Education Edition out, which is wonderful. It has a bunch of science stuff. But truly, I mean, if we're thinking large scale stuff, it's already like breached its content creation. It's already become the catalyst for everything. It's become the catalyst for so many careers. I think a professional sense of Minecraft, just how Legos went from being a kid's toy to being, used for models, like for higher scale architecture.
Yeah.
I think that Minecraft is on its way there. If they can find some way to make building even more free, I think that Minecraft is just a way to, if not style new actual real life builds, it's just a way to maybe think up ideas or used as a virtual Lego sandbox,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's the future. I think it'll become used for professional and other sorts of, those professions to be used for. Yeah,
Absolutely. And just to add on to that, because everything is a metric-based system.
Correct.
It'll influence people, right? Like you said, with architecture design and making possible for real-world application.
Yeah.
And it's just creative freedom and people expressing themselves and how they want to build things.
I'd say so. Well, I must say this was mighty fun sitting down and talking to you about Minecraft and everything.
Absolutely, yes. I had a great time talking.
I hope we can again sometime, for sure. Yes. Ooh, there you go.
All right, let's head on out of here.
Bye now, y'all.